What if the most important moment of a global summit didn't happen on stage, but inside a car? Not just any car, a rolling fortress, 1 hour, 2 leaders, no aids, no notes, just encrypted steel, silence, and strategy. This is the story of what really mattered at the summit. The conversation no one heard, but everyone will feel. Sometimes the most consequential diplomacy doesn't happen at the conference table. It happens behind closed doors, or in this case, inside a moving limousine. At the summit in Tianjin, something unusual happened. President Vladimir Putin insisted that Prime Minister Narendra Modi ride with him in his personal state limousine. He even waited 10 minutes so the ride could happen. And then, nearly an hour of private conversation began, inside Russia's rolling command center. This wasn't optics, it was protocol breaking on purpose. No government officials, no note takers, no diplomats carefully crafting sentences. Just two leaders talking directly. When Russia is at war, when India is balancing between the West and Moscow, when oil, defense, and the architecture of multipolarity are in play, you don't take chances with microphones or meeting rooms. You choose the one place designed to be secure, shielded, and bug-proof, a state limousine. This small moment, two leaders in one car, signals something bigger. Trust, not nostalgia, strategy. It's a message that India-Russia ties today are not just about past friendship. They're about shaping the future balance of power. So what was this really about? Not luxury, not theatrics, not rehashing old briefings. The timing was the tell. The conversation most likely wasn't about the past. It was about the present, the summit itself, and its host, China. Picture the scene. Chinese security everywhere, cameras fixed, mics hot. The one genuinely secure spot? Inside Putin's car. If a message needed to be delivered with urgency and absolute confidentiality, this was it. Most likely, Putin's message to Modi was simple and sharp. China is not anyone's true ally. Not Russia's, not India's. Yes, on stage the trio might look aligned against the United States, but when the lights go off, China puts China first. Always. Never trust fully. Never forget the hierarchy of interests. Said later on a phone call, the message loses its edge. Said inside that car with Chinese guards outside and zero risk of interception, it lands exactly as intended. Watch the pattern. The moment the summit ended, Xi Jinping invited Pakistan's army chief, General Asim Munir. Not the civilian prime minister, the army chief. That's a signal. The real locus of power in Pakistan has always tilted towards the military, and Beijing knows it. The agenda: upgrading the China-Pakistan economic corridor, improving the free trade framework, and a pointed reminder: Pakistan must guarantee the safety of Chinese projects and personnel. Translation: deeper integration, tighter leverage, and visible commitment. And don't forget, Western capitals too have extended courtesies to Asim Munir. Power recognizes power. That should tell you how central this axis, China-Pakistan, will be in the next phase. For India, this isn't distant chess. It's an immediate board. China backing Pakistan at every level, economic, diplomatic, and strategic, creates pressure points along India's periphery. It tests bandwidth, it tests resolve. Oil and defense. Expect India to keep hedging, diversifying supplies while securing critical spares and technology where it counts. New blocks will be fluid, not fixed. Partnerships will be transactional, not emotional. In a world of shifting fault lines, sovereign decision-making, not alliance loyalty, will decide the winners. While the world watched handshakes and speeches, the real conversation may have happened at 60 kilometers per hour. In a car built for silence. Two leaders, one warning, and a message that could shape the next decade of Asian geopolitics. What do you think was said inside the limousine? Which front will heat up first? The economic corridor, the border, or the diplomatic arena? Drop a comment with your take, subscribe for deep dives like this, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this unfolding game.